everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Soumya and you're watching The Glow Girl Tales. As the title suggests, today we are going to discuss about some intermittent fasting hacks. If you have been a regular viewer of my channel, you know that I have been following intermittent fasting since 1.5 years or 2 years now. And yes, this has become a part of my lifestyle. When I started, it was very difficult for me as well. But yes, now I can say that it is one of the best lifestyle pattern that I have had discovered in my life. And yes, it might work for some and it might not work for some, but it actually works pretty well with me. So I'm going to discuss some hacks if you are looking forward to be a part of this intermittent fasting family, how you should go about it and how you can make it sustainable as I did. So yes, this video is all about it, so I hope you will find it useful. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon along to never miss any updates. Let's get started. Before heading towards the video, here is something that I want to share with all of you. Mamaearth has sent me this bamboo-based sheet masks that are India's first bamboo-based sheet masks, which makes them skin and environmental friendly. They have 9 times serum hydration. Comes in 4 variants: Uptin, vitamin C, retinol, niacinamide. And I've been using this retinol bamboo sheet mask. That's very amazing for fine line and wrinkles. I really find this a very relaxing process, applying this mask and then massaging it all over. You know that I recommend Mamaearth product because they are 100% natural, and their plant goodness initiative makes it really very good initiative for the environment. Mamaearth will link your order on the website to the 3-day plant, and by 2025 they have been aiming to plant about 1 million trees. They now have their own app that's available on iOS and Android. So yes, they're 100% natural. You can definitely check the product out in my description. Use code GLOW2021, and definitely all the products are available on Amazon, Nykaa and Flipkart. So yes, go for it. So yes, intermittent fasting, if you haven't watched my previous video, first I would request you all to watch my previous videos. It is all about how you actually follow intermittent fasting, what is intermittent fasting. You will get all your answers there, because this would be a detailed video if I start talking about how you should do it and everything. But yes, definitely I'll share a few tips. Firstly, intermittent fasting is not a fad diet. It's a lifestyle pattern. It's not dieting. It's a pattern that you have to follow. Basically, it's more related to time rather than what you have to eat in that particular time. So when we talk about intermittent fasting, it is not like something fad diet or something that you cannot sustain. People confuse it with some fad diets like it's a short-term thing. It's never a short-term thing, as I've been doing it since 2 years. I know that it can be sustainable and you can definitely do it. Now, firstly, and the first and foremost hack that I would talk about is you have to make sure that you go into this process very gradually and don't go overboard. Now, when I say you have to not go overboard, it means that you never have to follow like 2-day fasting cycle, or even go with 18:6 or like very harsh fasting cycles, because those are not sustainable cycles. When I say 18:6, it means you have to not eat for 18 hours or just eat for 6 hours. And 2-day fasting, some people go like, when they talk about intermittent fasting, they go straight away 2 days of fasting in a week. But that's not sustainable. So I will never recommend that kind of fasting ever in your life, because that's not sustainable. So when I say you have to dive into this process slowly and gradually, you have to start with 12:12, then 14:10, and then go to 16:8, the maximum that you can go. This is how it becomes sustainable. If you start on, like, for the day 1, you begin with 16:8 or 18:6, you won't be able to sustain it. You will feel headache and many other issues that are not, because your body is not ready for this kind of cycle right now. So you have to make sure that you go and start with 12:12, because that's very common. People who are not even doing intermittent fasting, unknowingly they are following this pattern of eating for 12 hours and not eating for 12 hours, because most of the time you sleep 8 hours and then 4 hours goes like this, and you don't eat for. So 12:12 is very easy and very common. You might be doing it right now as well without knowing that you're doing intermittent fasting. Then you can slowly and gradually, once you develop, be habitual with 12:12, you can go with 14:10, and then slowly you can go with 16:8. This is how you develop a pattern, and it has to be gradual so that your body gets adapted to it. Next important hack has to be how to deal with your fasting period. So during your fasting period, if you have a lots of fluids, you have a good water intake, you have coconut water, you have black coffee, herbal teas, you will never feel hungry, because you are, most of the time when we are hungry, we are actually thirsty. So yes, in your fasting cycle, when you have a lots of fluids like water, black coffee, as I said, coconut water, all the non-sugary or non-caloric fluids, that will make sure that you sustain the fasting period, and when you dive into your eating window, you're fully hydrated as well. So yes, make sure that you have lots of fluids in your fasting. Third important hack is switching the cycles and making it flexible. Now, you should definitely stick to a routine, like follow a pattern. If you eat last by 8, then if you're following 14:10, then you have to begin by 10. So it is a routine that you should follow. But however, due to some reason, if you're not able to stick to your routine, you can shift the cycles, and this is the best thing that I like about intermittent fasting, that you can definitely shift the cycle. For example, due to some reason like some party or dinner, you were not able to eat at 8, the last meal goes about to 9 or 10, then you can shift the cycle, and if you're following 14 hours of fasting, then you can have it by 12 and 1 the next day. This is how you can shift. But I don't recommend it doing very frequently. I recommend it only when you're not able to follow the regime or stick to the routine that few particular days. You can definitely shift the cycle, and on your cheat days also, you can enjoy your cheat days while following intermittent fasting. And this is how you can maintain your caloric deficit, you can maintain the fasting cycles and everything. And this is the best thing that I like about it. Next is to have number of meals during your eating window as well. Now, some people just stick to 3 meals in their eating window, or they just don't eat anything, or they just do 2 meals a day while being in an eating window during the intermittent fasting. This is not a good way of going about it. You should maintain a pattern, and your body should continuously process the food. So there should be 5 meals, 3 major meals and 2 minor meals for sure, even in your eating window. For example, if you're going for 14:8 intermittent fasting, so in 8 hours you have to divide it in such a way that you have at least 5 meals, 3 major meals and 2 minor meals. This will help develop a metabolism, because the most common problem that people face during intermittent fasting is the lack of digestion, lack of metabolism, and their body get disturbed. And this is a very common problem, and the reason being that they don't eat in that eating window as well. You have to make sure that you keep on eating, keep your body system in check, you keep on giving some tasks to it by providing good number of meals during this eating window as well. So make sure of eating at regular intervals in good portion size, the portion size that's decided by you. If you don't know how to decide a portion size and how many calories to eat, just watch my previous video. It's all about how I manage it and how to develop a relationship with food, because that's very important. And yes, this is how it will help you develop a good metabolism and keep your digestive system in. Last but not the least, very important hack has to be having some healthy fats in your dinner. Now, the last meal of your day that is in your eating window is your dinner, and after that you're going to fast. So make sure having some healthy fats in your dinner, because when you have or include some healthy fats, you are able to sustain that fasting period very easily, and you don't feel hungry, and you don't end up breaking your cycles or breaking your fasting window. So basically, if you're a vegetarian, you can go with some nuts, or you can add some ghee on your multigrain chapati and have it. And if you are a non-vegetarian, you can go with some eggs, or you can definitely go with some fish like salmon or tuna. This helps in sustaining that fasting cycle very easily, and really helps your body not break the routine or the pattern that you have decided for yourself. That's it for this video. I hope you will find it useful. These are 5 amazing intermittent fasting hacks that have been helping me since 2 years now, and I really enjoy being a part of this intermittent fasting, that being a part of my life, and I really want it to sustain and be there with me for my life, because this is the amazing lifestyle pattern, and I really feel light, I really feel energetic throughout the day. There's no problem of headache or anything. But having said all of this, everybody is different, everybody is having their own kind of metabolism, everybody is having their own no one diet can fit all, no one kind of pattern can fit all. So it's very important to know that everybody is different. So yes, you have to experiment it for yourself. I never knew that I will be able to do this, because I always thought this is something that I will never be able to do it. But yes, you have to experiment. If it works for you, then great. If it doesn't, then you have to switch to some other thing and experiment more. So basically, it's all about about experimentation. So if it works for you, it's great, and definitely give it a try for yourself with these kind of hacks, and if you can sustain, that's the best thing to do. So yes, I hope you will find this video useful. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye, stay fit, stay happy.